Black, you know what we mean. Like we're talking like let's say the last 2 years, right? The last 2 years, 2022, that campaign and this campaign. You don't feel like this stretch right here is like the best stretch of hustle we've ever seen?
Let's break this down. Shuni, right?
No, we can start
Smoked
from
her.
last
30.
year.
30.
Smoked her.
Say again.
We can
Smoked
start
her.
from last year. I'm considering last year too because I feel like
Hey,
I feel like we're still within like you know what I'm saying relatively current,
She
right? So like
wasn't. She wasn't top two last year.
you
Right,
said
but no,
what?
no, 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 no. Hold on. We combined them, right? So last year she was panel. So
Hmm.
last year she was top. She was top 15 in the world last year. Was she not?
She was.
Oh, okay. So how does top 15 get an 86 to a? What we doing,
It's
Black?
86 to a 90. I kind of want to invest in with part of me.
But no,
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 no, the
it's
boss.
the
I
numbers is
can't.
not the problem. It's just like I'm trying to figure out like how do you have like her like legacy super duper high, but then kind of because maybe it's counterintuitive. Like I don't see how like you can have like her current that much that far behind from like
But
what she's
again,
doing right now.
it's between 86 and 90. Between 86 and 90. You're saying.
You know what? We're not even supposed to have concrete numbers. You're right. You're allowed to make a mistake. You're right. You're right. I forgot.
I'll see you next week, man.
Can I start off with E Hart, please?
You
Since
can
y'all
now do
messed
your
up the round.
transition.
you did
You
God
great.
can now do your
damn.
transition.
Because I love E Hart, man. I really do. I'm gonna have to do a video on her someday because she's incredible. Same. I can echo some of the same sentiments. The difference is though, E Hart is not only the first lady to be a part of the first female battle on URL, but she's also part of the first ever Queen of the Ring battle of all time. So that holds a lot of weight for me. And on top of that, again, I talked about longevity before. Not only was she the first ever Queen of the Ring, she was part of the first ever Queen of the Ring battle, but she's still battling today. Maybe not as frequent as she used to, but still relatively active. Battle of the Year contender with Flames, and actually won Battle of the Year for the Wody panel with Flames in 2021, an action-packed year, one of the best years in battle rap history, in my opinion. Her resume consists of C3, Miss Hustle, Misfit, 40 Bars, Jazz the Rapper, Shayna Ashley, First Lady Flames. The thing that keeps her from maybe being above Miss Hustle in this regard, because I'm using Miss Hustle as a reference point, is the losses to the men. I do think that the K Shine loss hurts a lot because I was one of the few people that thought that she was going to be competitive in that battle, and she got dusted, and that hurt me
She got
like a lot.
smoked.
Watching it in real time, it hurt me a lot. Even though the exchange she had against Ryder, I felt like Ryder beat her too, and I feel like E Hart is a better battle than Ryder is, and that's no slight to Ryder, but just given what E Hart has contributed to the art form and the game. There's no, in my opinion, there's no reason that she should lose to Ryder. So that hurts. And then it's a controversial decision, and this goes more towards her current this recent battle, but the loss to Cheddar hurts a little bit, even though it's controversial. Even though I have her beating her, I still feel like that hurts to some way, shape, or form for her current. But in terms of legacy, I think she's one of the best lady battlers of all time. Has one of the best pins. I would like to see her have a better record and tack up some more wins against the gentleman. I do think that she's taken a couple of losses the same way that I said. Miss Hustle lost to 40. E Hart also lost to 40. In a great effort though, I thought it was a really really great battle, top three Queen of the Ring battles of all time. But she did lose that one. That was a Clash of the Titans. She lost that one. Her and Jazz is extremely, extremely, extremely debatable. But I edged Jazz in that battle too. Her saving grace is that she has a win over Hustle, even though it was Hustle's first battle. She has a really good win, in my opinion, in a really good battle against Misfit. And say what you will about Misfit in that time period was one of the best battlers on that platform. So that means a lot too. And yeah, I just think that she's paid it forward by giving C3 a shot, by giving a lot of ladies a shot. Like she just gave a shot on the TBL league not too long ago. So I have her for legacy at a 87. But for current, actually, um, I'm not saying that her best days are behind her, but I don't feel like she is better than what she was before. So I'm leaning towards an 85 to 6 for current. But I do think that her legacy is set. I mean, I think 87 for legacy is really good. You know what I'm saying? It's not at the 90, but it's very serviceable, and she's done a lot for the culture. But yeah, that's how I call it. 87 for legacy, 85 to 86 for current.
I'm not mad at that, Lane. I ain't gonna repeat a lot of what Lane said, but part one of them, man. At the end of the day, but it is definitely against the men. Although I thought she beat Bad News. I thought she beat Stewie Newton. Obviously, in comparison to the Rider, the drugs, and the K Shine battles, um, it's a little different. But she beat Cheddar. The judges got it wrong. It is what it is. It happens sometimes. But I thought she beat Cheddar. I thought she beat Cheddar pretty clear. Just going to this year, she beat Cashflow Rizzy. She beat Don Lady. I think them her only two battles this year. But her and Cashflow was actually a good battle. But I had Heart every single round. Um, yeah, man, I think Heart is Heart. She got all the ladies on her resume. And Hart, other than versus the men, the only women I have her losing to is 40, and her and Jazz. I've changed my mind a million times, so I never count that as a win or a loss for either one of them because I've changed my mind so many times that I've seen the battle.